Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Learning to Live with Dustin and Rashida. I have my beautiful wife here today.
Hello.
And we are talking about how to find the perfect partner. And we did. So we are a pretty good resource in this area. But we want to share what we've learned and how we can help you in this area. So here's what we're going to start with. We think first and foremost, you need to get to know yourself and what you need. You can't go out and find a partner without knowing what you need.
Exactly. You have to really go inside of your head and your heart and really figure yourself out. You gotta know what you need. You have to know what needs are not being met, what desires that you have. You have to peel that onion and find the heart of exactly what you need, the characteristics and the qualities that you need in a person, in a partner.
Yeah, and before you even start this search for the perfect partner, because first of all, there aren't perfect people in the world.
No.
Nobody's perfect. There's all kinds of flaws. Everyone has them.
But there is a person that is perfect for you.
There is a perfect partner. But as I was mentioning, before you even start on that journey, you have to know yourself and you have to know what you need. It is so vital, because if you don't know those things, you're not going to know what meets that need and what brings fulfillment.
Yeah, identify your needs. You know, in psychology, I studied something called hierarchy of needs by Maslow.
Yes.
Right? So that is general, but you have to find your hierarchy of needs, like your deal breakers, what you can live with, what you cannot live with. Certain flaws, obviously, everybody's going to come in with flaws, but certain flaws that you really cannot take, and certain flaws that you can work with, figure really out what exactly you need and what you can live with, what you cannot live with, your hierarchy of needs.
And what brings you that fulfillment? Because so many times in life, we get stuck going through a cycle of giving, and thinking we know who we are, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't know what we need. We don't know that support we need, that encouragement we need, that pat on the back.
Yeah.
Or even that person who will run to the grocery store when we need it.
Yeah. For example, for me, I came off before somebody who's extremely strong, always taking care of people, always giving advice, guidance, support. And with, my relationships, my friendship, my family members, it would always be one-sided, something that is kind of, it made me happy to help people, but I always felt unfulfilled and my needs were not met. If I needed advice and I called somebody, that person would say, oh, hey, yeah, you can do that, but listen to me.
And you would end up giving the advice.
And then I was like, how come you're not finding somebody that say, hey, I got you, I'll give you the advice you need. What do you need? It's because I always gave the vibe that I will take care of people. I never showed, because I didn't really figure it out that that's what I needed. I never showed people what I needed.
Yeah, so you're attracting those who need to take something from you instead of those who need to give you the support and everything you need. And I think this is vital, because I think this happens a lot.
Yeah, and this is a segue to the next point.
Yeah, and that is, don't wear a mask.
Yeah.
Show who you are. Show what you need. Show what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Be funny. Yeah. Be goofy.
Be goofy. Be who you are.
Yes, be
confident.
Real.
Wear who you are with a badge of honor.
And don't be afraid ever.
Yeah, and show people, your potential partners, your friends, show people who you are.
Yes, be candid. Because if you wear a mask,
you will never find that person who will tell you, I got you.
People
will expect you to be somebody else.
And if you get into a long-term relationship with somebody who you came into wearing a mask, you're going to be miserable.
And that person's going to be miserable.
They are, because you deceived them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's so important to know who we are.
And you deceived yourself.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And it's damaging for everybody. So learn to know yourself, know what you need, and love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to love fully who you are, so you can take that mask off.
Yeah, and be proud. Say, here I am. This is who I am, and this is what I need.
That was one thing that was amazing with our relationship, was that for the first time in my life, I was able to throw that mask away and just be me. and she fully loved me. And
But the thing was with us though, and this is why we're saying this to people, because with us, we started as being friends, so there was no mask.
best friend.
Yeah, and that's how we kind of realized, hey, this is the person that I need to spend my life with, because he makes me happy. Because there was no mask. He wasn't trying to be somebody, you know, like he wasn't walking like this or talking, you know, he was being genuinely.
Yeah, we were goofy. There was no risk because we were friends. It wasn't even gonna go in a direction that it came. But then all of a sudden we went, I came to, she's everything I need. Why not? Why am I not taking this perfect opportunity to give love and receive love from this amazing individual?
Yeah, and it's because, you know, sometimes we look for a type. We box ourselves. We box the people that we're looking for, and we're gonna get to that
a little
soon.
later. Yeah. Make sure that you know your potential partner. So know yourself, show who you are, but make sure they're not wearing a mask too.
Yeah, get to know your potential partners. You know, you have to watch them, you have to study them, you have to make sure that they have the qualities that you're looking for, the characteristics that you need.
And I think this is one place where lots of people get stuck when it comes to trying to find that perfect partner is movies and books. And there's been a huge promotion of this idea of the mysterious person.
Stay away.
Run from the mystery.
We're not saying people who are quiet are not going to be good partners, but sometimes there are people who are intentionally trying to be mysterious, trying to be distant, so that maybe because a lot of guys think that it's a guy thing. A lot of guys think that women like that.
Well, a lot of women have been, I think, convinced that the mysteriousness and the quiet, reflective type is a good thing. No, it's not, because the key to a perfect partnership is communication
and openness.
And if someone is hiding, wearing a mask, not being fully, making you pull things out of them
and chase them and like make them always attending to their needs, or trying to open that little window so you can get to know them, if that's what they're having you do, it's not a good start.
No, it's dangerous, and you have to fully know your partner.
And that person has to be willing to open that door and say, hey, here I am. These are my flaws. These are my strengths. This is what I'm going to be. And if they're not really doing that, they're not at the same, I guess, stage in life. They're not, if you're at that stage of fully looking for somebody who is, when you're open, somebody who's also open, they're not that person for you.
If there's an aspect
and you cannot force anybody, you cannot force anybody to open up.
Yes, if there's an aspect of any portion of your partner's life where they reject you, take that rejection. Rejection is hard for us.
Yeah.
But rejection is actually beneficial. Rejection is actually protective.
And guides us to maybe what we need.
Because if someone rejects you, that's not somebody you want to be with.
Yeah. And coming back to the mysterious people, ladies, do not look for a project.
No.
You don't need a project.
No, because once you get in an extended relation, partnership, marriage, things only become more complicated.
Yeah.
Things aren't going to get better. People don't change. They don't.
Yeah, if they show you once who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou said that, I think.
Somebody, yeah. If somebody shows you who they are, please believe them.
Yeah.
Please believe them.
And don't think that you can change them.
No, which comes into another thing. This is shocking. Number 4 is shocking. Don't have a type.
Yeah, do not have a type.
Everybody likes to say, oh, I have my type.
I know
this
who
is my
I am.
Type.
Yeah, this is my type. Don't look for that. Oh, I'm attracted to Indians only, or like the tall, dark, and handsome. Don't have that. Do not have that, because by looking for.
Thank God you ended up with the short, bald, the chubby.
Well, I had my type, but then I realized.
But why we say this is because psychology. There's many aspects of psychology that has shown that our instant attraction when we meet that perfect person in the park who we've never interacted with, but all of a sudden we connect with.
Oh, I found the guy that I'm gonna marry, or the person that I'm gonna spend my life with.
That familiarity is dangerous. It comes from somewhere else in our background that either was a relationship that wasn't fulfilled as it should have been, or was a relationship that was good in that relationship's context, but is not
good for you.
A type of relationship to get in with a perfect partner.
Yeah. And normally, psychologists say that it's normally a relationship that's not really good for you. It's unfinished business. It's something that is, how do you say, exciting, because it's like work. You got, oh, I found that person. But most times we meet people that are really nice and decent, but to us, they're boring. Yeah, they're like,
or
they're not familiar.
Yes, they're not familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. This doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But I like it. I have fun with them. I laugh. I can be me. But it doesn't feel right.
But they're my friend. Yeah.
Which is what we're going to go into next. And that's be open. Lastly, please be open. That's how you find the perfect partner. You be open. Typically, human beings are tribal.
Don't be tribal.
Don't be tribal. Don't go towards the comfort zone. Don't go towards what you're familiar with, that gut feeling that you're attracted to, because that gut feeling came from somewhere else. But go with what brings you joy, who takes care of you, who loves you, and cherishes you. I mean, that's the thing that really bonded us.
Yeah.
We love each other.
Yeah,
we like each other.
Yeah,
even.
We really do like each other, because thank God, we found each other as friends, and then we were mature enough to realize, hey, this is everything that you look for in a life partner: happiness, fulfillment. Forget about the types and forget about what you thought that you knew about relationship. This is right, because it's happiness.
And what's more attractive? There's this feeling that we get in everything, but what's more attractive than having somebody that wants you to succeed and wants you, and laughs at your stupid jokes and encourages you to do things that might seem a little off the wall to other people.
Yeah.
But to have that support and that love, and to have somebody, that's why
a friend.
That's one another
loving, kind friend who wants the best for you.
And this is one thing with my experience and how amazing, and maybe there's people, you have a right to disagree with me or whatever, but we're here to help. And we found what is amazing. But I would like to advise people, when you banish someone into the friend zone,
right away.
When you say, oh, I could never be with that person.
He's my best friend, but oh my God, I'm not attracted.
Yeah, he's my best friend. He makes me laugh. He's funny. We like all the same movies.
He's always there for me. I can always count on him.
At any point in time, I can call on him and he's there for me.
What else are you looking for? Really, what else are you looking for? Sometimes.
Do you want drama? Do you want a relationship that's painful?
Yeah.
No.
People think that unless it's a roller coaster emotionally, it's not right romantically. That's what some people think.
But love takes work. And if a friendship is already there and you can already count on somebody, they're real, they're masked, their breath smells in the morning, okay?
I don't know. What are you talking about? but to be honest, sometimes when we're looking for a specific person or that type, we miss out on the person who would be right for us. So be open.
That type came from familiarity. It comes from tribalism. They don't look like me. They don't think like me. They don't
talk like me. Yeah. They don't have my big accent.
Yeah. Well, by the way, you have you. You need somebody who can support you.
Who compliments you.
Yes. Who completes you. Yeah. I mean, to go a little Jerry Maguire here. But, completion is important.
Yeah.
And that's what I got in this relationship. And I will, to the end, say that none of my, my master's degree program, my bachelor's degree, my experience as a nurse, none of those hold weight to the experience I've had with Rashida and the life experience. And that's where I want my knowledge to come from, because it's really experience. It's not just something I learned in a book.
Mhm.
It's not just something that somebody
parents
told
taught
me.
you.
It's not something I can
friends
pull
told
out
you.
and sound smart here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
And it's not my type. It's that she meets every need that I've ever had. And if she doesn't, she finds out what it is and meets it. And I attempt to do the same for her.
Yeah.
That doesn't come in a type. That comes in a friendship. It comes in love. It comes in
love.
support.
Yeah. So listen to us, people.
Yes.
That's what works.
And you can find that perfect partner. Be open to anyone. I think that was another thing too. And be aware too, you know, friends and family, they love you and they support you. But if you find that friend and that person who really meets your needs, sometimes for many different reasons,
Yeah.
there'll be negative feedback.
Yeah.
Go with who, once you know who you are and what you need, don't let anything stop you from being with that person.
And sometimes, you know, if people care about you, they will see the happiness in your eyes. I remember when I first introduced Dustin to one of my cousins, who is a lovely, lovely girl. As soon as she met him, she said, go ahead. You know, we haven't, at that time, we were not married yet. And I said, what do you think? And she said, oh my God, you're just so happy. I love the look in your eyes when you are with him, and just go for it. She said, this is happiness. You're happy, finally.
And we are happy. And I hope you feel through our YouTube channel that we are blessed and we are happy, but we want to share it. We think that there is an obligation to let other people know, because relationships are hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to find suitable partner. It's not easy.
But a lot of it is conditioning. Yeah, but a lot of it is conditioning, because you don't go through those 5 steps. You don't get to know yourself and what you need. You don't open up and not wear a mask.
Confidently put yourself out there. Yeah.
You also don't demand that the person who you're with take their mask off and be real. You only look for that type. And lastly, you're not open.
We're not open. A lot of us are not open. It's not easy to be open either, by the way.
No, it's not, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
But anything in life that's worth anything is not easy. It might be simple. It is very simple to be open. Get to know somebody. And if that person meets your need and makes you happy, go for it.
Go for it.
I think with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, we appreciate you guys. We thank you so much. Our subscribers have gone up 4 times over the last month. We have 4 times as many subscribers as we had a month ago. Thank you so much. Please communicate with us through comments. Give suggestions if there's shows you'd like to see, just anything. Rashida and I and our whole Learning to Live family, me, Rashida, Ilyas, we're all here for you.
We're open. We want us to learn from one another.
Like I always say, yes, my cheesy line, help me, help you. I love that, but it's true. And now we also want you, another thing I always say, be strong, be brave, be courageous. Please hit that subscription and the bell, and have an awesome, awesome day.
Bye.